What do you mean you never have alcohol right on hand? Mine is like right next to me.
I need to buy more. Apparently I've got no...
Well, the difference is you're a
WKD.
child.
Me? Thanks.
Hang on.
Says the one who's like, what, only 5 years older than me?
If
Yeah.
Matty's calling someone a child, Jesus Christ, you are a child.
What?
Yeah.
You're 5 years younger than Matty.
Ike is tiny.
Should we stop swearing?
Listen, Maggie, there's a tiny, okay? We have a 19-year-old on our
Yeah.
FF
It's
server.
Doro, yes.
Yeah, that's Ringdo, the actual
The
fetus.
child.
Well,
No, the
I'm 2 years
fetus.
off 30 on Saturday.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday.
you're
soon.
not.
Yeah, I'm 28 on
Right,
Saturday.
Saturday.
maybe.
Right. Are we ready to kick off?
Yeah, I've
Yes.
got takeaway arriving at some point soon, but
Cool.
I need to hurry up.
So, welcome, spectators, new people. We, in terms of recapping last session, there's a few different threads to recap. So we had the main crew up in Belmara to the north doing shenanigans. And at the same time as that was happening, last week we had the scouting party led by Tom down towards Velmoria to investigate and scout out Irondale Prison to see how safe it would be to pursue the lead for the third map piece, which was with Kathy. Which party would like to recap? Probably someone from the main crew to recap what happened in Willowroot and then Tor up in Belmara.
Feels like a lifetime ago.
It really
Very
does.
long time ago.
Yeah.
Shall I start? Has anyone got? I've got rubbish notes for that one.
You go for it, because I don't know where mine are.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I lost my homework because I'm only 12.
okay,
Don't eat your
so
homework.
week 11. I can't exactly remember how we started, but we'd done all the shenanigans in the hut. We're back outside again, having agreed that the crazy lady, the doctor, would Hecate, there you go, would actually heal Short Sword Sway, and we had to leave it till the morning to do that. So we're back outside. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, my lovely little drawing still in the middle. Lovely.
Nice.
Edge is still at that point being the giant fungus Necrohulk. We've got a few hours to kill, so it's the middle of the afternoon. The party decide they're going to get on a cart. Edge is going to drag them across to Willowroot. On the way, he disgraces himself with the sisters by showing how powerful he is in his new Necrohulk form, but accidentally smashing their shelter. And then not realising that the rock he threw had some weird patterns on it, which it turned out were all over the rest of the village. But that was sort of left as it is. They get across to Willowroot. There's various shenanigans going on here. So there's basically two people. There's the big tree thing, and then there's this person who's sort of looking after it and guarding it, and then there's a hut with some other people in. We don't really talk to those people. I think Jim goes over. I can't remember. Is it Jim or Ratscrub? Goes over and starts talking to the tree. Yeah. And ends up through a series of things getting himself healed of the curse that's been on him, where he can sometimes see a bit into the future. He had a few different options. I really like this character, by the way, Rick. A few different options of a kind of like broker of the gods' favours. And he ended up picking one where he will raise 3 souls from the dead. Is that right? 2 souls from the dead.
3.
I'm pretty sure it's 3.
It was 100%
Are we
3.
bartering?
I don't think there's any need to barter now.
Sure, I thought it
Bearing
was
in mind
4.
who controls the universe.
It's
Yeah,
not
it'll
4,
soon be 4. So he's got to raise them from the dead and bring them into the Raven Queen's service. If I'm right with the wording. So Jim makes that pact and is cured of his curse. In the meantime, Edge, disguised as the Necro Hulk, has tried to further disguise himself into a tree and attempts to win the favour and convince the lady who's in charge of or was outside the hut, who's sort of, I don't know, a guardian. Do we ever find out what she's called? I don't think we did.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, I don't have that written down, so. Anyway, Edge basically tricks her using sweet talking and tree-like dancing, but she then realizes, because I think Pops Rogers comes over and points it out.
Harbinger, wasn't it?
No, they don't want the Harbinger coming. So.
No, I thought she becomes Harbinger.
Oh.
When they combine.
Hmm.
See, I didn't understand this, perhaps. There's the coming of the conjunction. Sees me as a fungal form and says, "Is this the end?" or something. This is the end of everything. They don't want the Harbinger coming. And basically, we get told to leave the continent or will cause more problems. But the idea of Edge being some kind of coming of a god, in addition to the tree god, that was a problem to these people. But I kind of got the impression that by the time we got ourselves back to the main village, the entire continent was after us, islands after us, and that we should probably
Ed
leave.
started a deal, and she very high-handedly said it was null and void.
She did do the deal, didn't she?
She did.
Okay, maybe we'll come back and kill her later.
Well,
Yeah.
you made a deal under false pretenses.
Also, remember,
Deal's deal.
wherever we go, we create chaos. It's
Yeah,
not bad.
I think that's the summary,
That's
wasn't
just
it?
D&D.
We went to the most peaceful
That's just
continent, and we're now not allowed back under fear.
They're all
of death.
liars.
Yeah.
And
All
there's
the
a
people
few-
of Belmara are liars.
So the island that was designed to be full of lovely, kind people who would give you anything, full of healers, and knowledge and peace, you very quickly have they banished you, and you were told in no uncertain terms, if you come back, everything ends.
But
And you haven't
in
even
our
got to
defense-
Vader yet.
in our defence, they're all stoned off their brains on tea. They probably wouldn't
And
even
they're
know
all
who we
evil.
were when we come back. Yeah, they are.
Dr. Hecate is demonstrably evil, so anything Rick's just told you is a lie. That is not the universe being faithful to itself.
Yeah. So during the
right.
chaos here at Tor, the cart that you came on combusted, and Valerin is seemingly missing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
Shit.
look for him, did we?
And
No,
when you got back to Whistleroot, or whatever it was called, is it Whistleroot?
Willowroot.
Willowroot. You all decided to stay the night, and unfortunately, when you woke up, the sisters had been rained on, yet nowhere else was wet. Wonder how that happened.
Night sweats.
Maybe. Short Sword's way was healed. I think
Book of Roger's
Jin is
next
still
lesson.
loved by the village at the moment, but I don't know what's going to happen when the villagers hear what happened in Tor.
Yeah, Hecate said news spreads fast.
And Roger, you made a deal.
I'm a trainee. I'm going to train every 3 days like a good person. Because I want to learn and stuff.
So you agreed to be Hecate's apprentice, and every third
Yep.
night you would have your training. So
Giggity.
I think that's the bulk of what happened, unless anyone has anything else to add to the Belmara side of things. So I'm going to suggest that, according to the plan, you had originally wanted to go up to High Home, and I think Edge in particular was quite keen to get some knowledge on how to tame and ride peritons in anticipation of the egg that you've got hatching on your ship. But I believe under the banishment, you were heading back to the All Trades. The plan was for you guys to then link back up towards Irondale Prison. Am I safe to assume that that is the direction you guys are still heading? Excellent.
I think so. Yep.
It would scupper my planning otherwise.
Oh no, I want to go to.
We want to go somewhere else. Let's go to the place beginning with M.
So as you head down south,
I'll be back.
As you head down south, you pass by, and you can clearly see that the ships of the Morlack Consortium are continuing to blockade the some of the main cities and ports that you pass by, and you can see clearly vessels surrounding Ishantakor and Ishantara in Korokora. But you sail the All Trades back down to the small island.
Sorry, Rick. If it's possible, Edge would like to, during the time, because I'm guessing this is a reasonably long sail. How long has this taken? A few hours or half a day? Or
This takes a day, so you guys can have a long rest.
So we can have a long rest. Before that long rest, perhaps while he's in his bunk, or whatever the sleeping arrangements are on the All Trades, Edge would like to look at one of the daggers that he definitely picked up from the floor in Hecate's barn. Knowing that even if he feels a little bit tired or possibly drained after that, that he'd be able to take some time to rest and heal himself.
Okay, so this is one of the daggers of destiny.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you looking into it with any particular purpose or intention? What are you trying to discern?
So Edge is feeling a little bit dismayed at the moment. This has been a series of unfortunate events that feels a bit bordering on unlucky. So he is looking for some hope for the future, either a direction or just something positive that isn't ships blockading things and angry doctor people who aren't really doctors, but say they are.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving throw. Okay, so as you look into the blade, which is coated with this solidified liquid that you found in the Glowroot Caves, you see the image of where Tom and the some of the crew members who are going as part of this scouting party. You see them head into Irondale Prison, and you don't really get a feel for what's happened or what's going on there. But as the shape starts shifting through the blade, you see, in a kind of weird, it's not really, like, you're not seeing the real scene, but you're seeing like shapes, heads, faces popping up here and there. You see bright eyes that you don't recognize behind them, and a dagger held up towards them. With a very low wisdom saving throw, you don't see anything particularly positive or hopeful. You see what seems to be an assassin in the vicinity of the other party. As you're doing this, you feel a little hand on your shoulder, just very gently touch your shoulder, and it is one of the sisters of the sword, and it is Dagger Nyx. I do not want to disturb you. I just thought you should know. We have been watching. every night, Saturday, he does not seem to sleep, but he goes calm and still. If you still wish it, I believe I can have his head. I will leave it to your command. And then she steps away and leaves you to it. And
Edgewood Baker sort of a reassuring nod at that point, but nothing that was giving a command.
she would understand that. So you are able to moor the old trades at the island that you left Tom on. And at that point, we're going to switch to last week's party to inform the rest of the crew as to what happened in Irondale Prison.
So we're doing it as Tom meets up.
It is entirely
sort
up to you as to
of
whether you do it in character or
Alright.
out of character.
All right, guys.
Looks quite shy.
This is
Go
this
ahead,
is what
Tom.
happens. Yeah, this is what happened. So, me, Sabore, and Book, we decided to, go and check out the prison because, well, that's what we decided to do. So we got on our ship and we went into the storm. Bit rough, but with our strength and Book's sharp head, we got into the storm and got to the prison. We decided to go through the front door because, we weren't there to do nothing bad. We're just there to go and see someone. So we moored up, went inside, and there were these really good guards, amazing bugbears. Don't remember the names, but they're really helpful. Definitely, if you want to come here again, seek them out. I think they've been there for hundreds, if not thousands, of years. But they're good guys. One guy was making a Sudoku or something. So yeah, they explained that if you go in, you can't come out, but didn't really believe that. But yeah, the door was open, so we just went in. Book was a little interested in, the magic's going on, but I left him to it because I don't deal with that shit. So we go in, and what we see we go in, there's a fucking ghost. You remember that time when I punched a ghost to death? Oh, I was ready. But turns out, fucking hilarious thing. This ghost died when he came in. You're not supposed to be able to die in here somehow. Some magics. And his body turned into a zombie, and he turned into a ghost. And he couldn't control his body. It was crazy. You have to put us on the map, Rick. Yeah, here we go. So that blue guy and that zombie, they're the same person, but he couldn't control his body for some reason, and he was pretty embarrassed about it, and I don't blame him. So yeah, we went in, spoke to him, but apparently we were a bit too loud, so we woke up his body, so we started fighting it. But again, Book using that big old brain of hers, unlocked one of these cages that were definitely there on the map and weren't like just there or anything. And what I did is I grabbed this guy and I just shoved him in the cage and we locked the door behind him. He took a few swings afterwards, but we decided there's not really much we can do, as apparently you can't die in here. So no reason to fight, if you know what I mean. So we left him there, and we went further into the prison, tried to find good old Kathy. So yeah, the ghost guy said that there were some prisoners to the left and right. So we went left. There was a creepy guy through the bars who was flirting with Saber Ray and Book. I just kind of ignored him. You know, he's some weirdo. Same with that woman here. She was some, I don't know, she had some fancy jewelry but was old. So kind of just left her to it. She wasn't Kathy. So we went through the final door in the corridor. And I know we were there for Kathy, but this guy was fucking great. It's called Mug Mug. Some giant, like, minotaur guy. Strong as fuck. We did an arm wrestle. And I don't want to say who won, who lost, but he kind of won. You know, it hurts me to say it, but even I can acknowledge the strength of this magnificent beast. Then we move further up and leave this cell here. We found Kathy. And she was talking about plans and stuff. Said she would help us out if we get her out of there. And I was like, well, can't I just walk out? And she's like, nah, there's some magic that stops you. Something about a warden fella that you got to deal with. So what I did is, I went, all right, let me put on my lucky ring, and I'll wish really hard that we can get out. She seemed happy with this. She looked at the ring. She was like, "Oh, nice ring." I see you do have a plan, and I was like, "Well, yeah, sure. I'm gonna go up through the door." So then we ended up going back through, and we just kind of just walked out the front door. Yeah, I don't know why I was making such a fuss about it. The door was unlocked. We just went in, and then we went out. So yeah.
Note to self as DM: don't forget that you've given someone a ring of wish.
I would have loved to have seen your face. Somebody should have screen.
Yeah. Spoke to the guards on the way out. I do know that Book did do a magic spell through the door before they left. I don't know what it was. I just was like, yeah, you're doing good so far. Why not? Spoke to the guards on the way out, and Book like swapped paper. The guy wanted my signature, so I gave him that. And then we just left. No consequences. We just walked in, got what we were after, and came out. Turns out this whole expedition and reconnaissance kind of wasn't needed. We just went in, got what we needed, and came out. So Kathy said that she does have another piece on the map, and hopefully maybe tell us where the last piece is, or even where the map is pointing towards, because we got pieces, but we don't even know where it is in the world. Anyway, we need to save Jack.
Can I clarify? Sorry, the people you saw when you walked in, are they guards or gods?
Guards.
Guards. Cool. And you've signed a piece of paper and give it.
These guys, they're bugbears.
Not
What's
bugbears.
Yeah, you want my They're not thugbears. They're bugbears.
Okay.
Real nice guys. Kind of got a New Zealand kind of Maui accent.
Okay, cool.
Oh, no.
And you've left with the lady,
Yeah, good old Kathy. She's nice.
Kath.
Bit crazy
bit-
looking, but she's nice.
Yeah, a bit brown wizardish. Okay, fine.
Book would regale what she saw in her clairvoyant spying.
Which
She
is
saw a hooded figure,
Greetings, resident.
and
I am
And-
Warden.
she will do
And I
her
come to
best
you with-
to try and vocalize what was said.
You should play through the mic.
I come to you with disturbing news. There has been an unauthorized egress from this facility. This has tarnished an otherwise perfect record of 1,335,171 days without escape. This is not acceptable.
She's very good at impressions, so she did that.
Sorry, you said clairvoyance?
Yeah.
Right.
Level 3 divination spell.
Cast on what?
In a room.
Yeah.
It's just an orb that lets them see.
Ah, okay, fine.
Like
Right.
yeah, surveillance orb.
Okay. Palantir, I'm going to imagine.
Carcer.
Yeah, so Carcer's the guy
That
we
guy.
met at the beginning. With the voodoo doll woman.
Yes.
Who he referred to as a lady.
Lord. Didn't he say Lord? Hold on.
He's a lord.
He's a lord.
Hmm.
And the woman who did the voodoo doll at the beginning was a lady.
Oh, yeah.
And that terminology means something in this world.
As in the book of the lords and ladies.
Yep. Baba Yaga was a lady.
Is
We
Kathy
met
a lady?
ladies. I think she is, but out of character, I think she is. But Tom obviously
Ah, okay.
is not picking up on any of this. I'm just saying this for relevance as playing in Rick's world. We have come across lords and ladies in that form of like magical people.
Rick posted a voice snippet in the voice chat channel if you want to listen to it.
So,
Do we think Edwin's a lord?
Hmm?
Do we think Edwin, Bredwin, is a lord?
No.
Edwin's
No.
everything.
Is it something where he could be like a sort of... Are lords just forever, or can people become lords, or, sorry, things become lords over time? Is it possible
Don't know.
Edwin is on some kind of path to...
Don't know that law, but essentially, ladies is what we know more about than lords.
Okay.
Essentially, ladies are kind. There's like in every city there's a lady. There's a trio of ladies.
Like a Bene
not
Gesserit
always a
sort of...
coven. Sometimes a coven. Book would point out that Lord... No, sorry. The warden knows where we are going. No, the warden knows how to find us, is what Book would point out. We need to be careful.
I don't know about this warden fella. I was told I had to speak to him before I go out, but he wasn't even there. He might not even show up.
He might not like that.
He doesn't seem very reliable to turn up when he says he's supposed to.
Okay,
I
so
just walked
we
into the
learned from
prison
this
and took someone out. No one stopped me.
So there's a prison warden somewhere who ought to have been the final boss of this particular encounter, perhaps. Okay, cool. And is now potentially going to leave the prison to go and find out where the person's gone. But this is being treated as a jailbreak.
So what?
Someone else coming after us.
Yeah. So what? For the benefit of people who were going to play the rest of Irondale Prison, once you go into Irondale, anyone can go into Irondale Prison. Once you're in, you cannot die, but you slowly become more and more part of the prison. Some people have been there for a few thousand years. No one leaves except by leave of the warden, and you got to get the warden's attention. There was a lot of other stuff that would have required a large and capable party to solve, unless, of course, you have access to the spell wish, which was fine.
Do we think that Tom's use of that has exhausted it? Is the ring now broken or something?
It's fading. It's
It
not glowing.
depends.
Ah,
I haven't tried it again yet.
Tom saw the glimmer and the vibrancy of the stone that was in this ring fade to just like a very ordinary, very dull stone, where it did look like
Was
a
there only
pretty
one
magnificent
stone?
gem.
Was there only one stone?
There was, so it looked.
I just know of a magic item called a ring of 3 wishes. Alright, yeah.
Three or futry, as in cost.
It might have already had
Oh,
2
3
of those
obviously.
wishes.
So you are all reunited, and you have been told all of this stuff, and I'm assuming you are taking Kathy with you onto the All Trades. Or you by no means have to?
Yeah, the more the merrier.
Question, mate.
Yes.
A Buck would certainly be asking, being that Buck's been a member of the crew for quite some time and understands the all trades. What she would be worried about is Kathy. Wasn't Kathy the original Jack?
What? No. Where are you getting this from? Kathy
Made the
buried
map.
the treasure.
Place.
She made the map, yeah.
I mean, you are welcome to consult the Book of Jacks. That is in Jack's cabin.
No, Kathy.
That's
Must be only one
Jacks,
Jack
or
listed
are
as
there
a
other
she.
pages?
Oh, but the third one down is neither recognised as he or she.
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
been,
but girls can't be admirals.
Why?
Right, okay, so
I
sorry.
just realised who Jack Monk is.
Who indeed? Who could possibly be Jack Monk?
Be anybody. Could be anybody.
Well, well, well. A fine ship you have here. I thank you all for allowing me to leave that horrible place. I've been there for a very, very, very long time.
No worries. You help us with the map. We'll help you out.
Now tell me,
You
what
said you
is
had
your
another piece.
what is your interest in the map? I'm curious as to what you wish to achieve.
I want to explore everywhere because I've not been everywhere yet. And the map tells you where to go, don't it?
That is what maps do, and few have been everywhere, although most know that it's not wise to want to go everywhere. But I admire
Don't want to go to that prison place.
I admire your ambition.
Hey Tom, what was your deal with this lady?
She was gonna show us the piece of the map she has if I got her out of the prison.
Cool. Okay. Can we see a piece of the map, Kathy?
Tell me, who's in charge here?
Well, I mean, we kind of all are. We kind of form like a council sort of thing while Jack's paralyzed.
Paralyzed?
Yeah,
Oh,
some
dear.
voodoo shit.
That does sound unfortunate.
It is, but that's not the point. Can we please see the map?
I promised I would
Yeah,
show
we'll
you the map.
find the treasure.
I promised I would show you the map, and show you I will. I do not have the whole thing. I have but a piece.
And
That's a good start.
as she
Bits
says
better than
this,
nothing.
she turns her back on you, and starts to pull away the rags behind her to
Oh, God.
expose her bare
Oh,
back.
is it on her back?
And you see, make sure I share the right one.
Get the mind bleach out, lads.
And I will, in players' journals, all players, save changes. You see what looks like this.
That's very good writing on someone's back.
It almost looks like a table rather than a back.
Jim straight on to reading the recipe.
When was this map created? Because it says Saber Ray there. How long's she been on the map?
Are you saying this in front of Saber Ray?
Yeah. Tom's not being secretive. He's just blurred shit out.
Give me an insight check.
They've updated the bloody thing again.
Insight. So you...
10.
Ray is not saying anything. She's clenching her jaw slightly, and as she can see and hear this. But with a 10, you don't get a really good read on what emotion she's trying to hide. You can tell she's being stoic, but you don't get a really good read on what her reaction means.
Kathy, where did this map come from? I thought you were the one that drew it.
Well, of course, but I've got to keep these things safe. We can't have things like the treasure falling into the wrong hands, can we? Why do you think the map was divided up in the first place? It is a dangerous, dangerous thing. Which brings me back to my question of why you seek the map.
Meanwhile, just behind everyone, Jim is there shaking something and turns around and says, "Has anyone got any gold dust?"
Edge would reach into his pocket, one of his little pouches, and pull out something and pass it into Jim's hand while that's happening, but not really paying attention to it.
Jim would take it. Cheers. And he'd add it to the one potion of
I'll
health.
leave it for Rick to decide whether that was actually gold dust or just something that Edge was happy to pass off as.
Anyone got any health potions? Don't think I've got any left. No, he hasn't.
No, yeah.
Elf potions are cheating.
Ah, bugger. And he'd have a sniff of what he's made already. So he will have probably had to hand most of that, including sweat of an honest day's work, in his beard. And yeah, it's just missing half a potion of health. He's going to take a sniff.
It doesn't smell good.
He's going to take a sip.
Did you put an egg in?
Yeah.
What kind of egg?
Answer this carefully.
He will have had some chicken's eggs lying around. It wouldn't have been
Not the Puritan egg.
No, not the Puritan egg. Yeah, he probably will have had some chicken eggs because he supplied up with food recently, didn't he? He stocked up. So
you're taking a sip.
Making a recipe.
So you're taking a sip of this incomplete recipe.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Indeed.
Purely with disadvantage for drinking random shit you saw as a woman's back.
15.
Hey.
You don't feel any good effects from it, but your trousers remain unsoiled. But
Grats.
like this doesn't feel good in your mouth at all.
Can he get anything else from the taste? Like any inclination of what the hell it is?
You can certainly give me a check. I'll let you give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, do it. Okay. Oh,
Nah,
no.
nah, not an 11.
Okay. He's going to save that for when he gets a health potion. He'll remake the brew. He's not going to store it. He's going to just tip it overboard. No, if it's got gold in.
The name of the brew.
Yeah, I saw
Bolivar.
Bolivar, but he doesn't know that it's Oliver Bolivar. He doesn't know Oliver Bolivar or Junior Bolivar, whatever his name was.
Oh no, it was Bolivar Soap, and then Oliver Bolivar, and then Bolivar became
Goblin Slayer.
I don't remember. Yeah, Goblin Slayer. I can't remember what he called himself.
Sorry, we have Oliver Bolivar and Edwin Bredwin.
Yep.
We had.
Dr.
They're
Zeus
dead now.
makes.
You shot one of them in the face.
Don't go suggesting I'm not imaginative with my NPC names. But yeah, there was Oliver Bolivar, son of Bolivar Soap, became Oliver Deathaxe.
That was it. Yes.
After he started going on a little bit of a genocidal crusade against goblins.
Yep.
I noticed that while you're cooking up that ill-advised brew, no one has yet answered my question, which I find.
Oh yeah, I could tell you.
discourteous.
Well, you see, we were hired by some guys in Saltscar to find a book that's part of the treasure of the lords and ladies. We got a piece, but then we were attacked by this guy called Carcer and his weird lady.
All right, Tom.
She used the
Yeah,
voodoo
Tom.
doll, and now Jack's paralyzed. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
I should not have said that. Sorry. I meant to keep things secret, but sometimes just
Right,
you're just
okay,
a nice
thanks,
old
Tom.
lady. You're not going to do
Listen.
anything, are you?
Listen,
Never
Kathy,
apologize for honesty.
As my friend here says, we've got a reason to find this piece of the map, and thank you for sharing it. And a fourth piece.
Yes, indeed. I do not think
I
that
bet
should
that
be your
stinking
priority.
Carcer has it.
Oh, believe me.
He seemed like he had something.
If that boy,
I mean, he wanted our piece.
if that boy had the maps, you would know about it. Believe me. But I think that your priority should less be focused on the map right now, and more about leaving this place. I'm not a great one for my long-sightedness or indeed foresight, but I have a sneaking suspicion that breaking out of Irondale Prison won't have gone unnoticed. And if I...
What do you mean the door was unlocked?
downplaying the power of your ring. You're
Well,
either
it's just
very,
some
very wise.
old ring I found in a cave.
You're either very, very wise and powerful, or
Yeah.
Yes, quite so, quite so.
Okay.
Well,
so
we need a
Kathy,
destination in mind.
That's
where we
a
going?
great question, Tom. Yes, this map is obviously details of a place, but we don't even know where this place is. Can you tell us at least which direction to head, Kathy?
Well, it depends to what end. And as she says this, you hear calling down from the crow's nest. You hear Grag Glasseye call down, "Sail ho!" And he points due west. As you can see, let me just put that on this. a very large ship flying the colours of the Morlock Consortium on the horizon, heading in your direction.
Before we do the next bit, just question: was Saturday in this conversation with Kathy?
He's not. You've not seen him yet. You can call him up if you want.
Okay. No. I was curious to see his reaction to Kathy, but if he hasn't seen him, that's fine.
Deck. I'm assuming it's on the main deck. We're not hidden away. I don't think.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we've done enough yapping.
Take him out.
No, let's get moving. We know they've got a lot of ships, and we don't know how far they are.
All right. Well,
If they're coming
they're
from the west,
then
let's
let's
go
go
east.
not west. Yeah,
Let's
that
go
one,
east. Let's do that.
Now, here, Kathy. Book tells me you didn't have much grub in your prison.
Oh,
How about you come down to the kitchen, and I'll get you something cooked up.
That sounds delightful.
Oh, I'm fucking starving. I am.
You too, Tom.
She dutifully follows you to where you're going, and you bump into Saturday down there. Who else is going along for some grub?
Me.
Tom is.
Edge is not
Rug
gone
is
for
hungry.
some
I mean,
grub.
No, I
Wait.
think
Tom would be
Um,
if we are safe when we leave. Like, is this ship like close enough that they're going to start opening firing on us?
Not in
Or are we able
not in the
to-
next few minutes. You've got some time.
Who in the crew is capable of plotting a course? Because Edge would want to sort of suggest we make some speed. So, is there a predominant wind direction? Can we, even if it's not the direction we want to go in, can we at least put some distance between us and the
Oh, you can
flagship?
you can absolutely set off. You can go east if you want. Likewise, if you wanted to, you can go south towards this archipelago here.
Cool.
You could try to
Go
make your
south.
way to Draventir through the Drowned Eyes, but that's more risky and more likely to get close to the consortium vessel. But Bivar the Navigator would be able to plot a safe course that took you away from the approaching ship.
Okay, but
If
we at
we
the
had
moment have no
east-
idea where we're going, right? Just like meta conversation.
Not yet.
We've got now our third piece of the map, sort of.
Yeah.
And we've got this crazy mystic lady, but there's no clues about where the fourth map piece is.
Yeah. Probably just want to head east towards Queenstone, and then on the way we can see if that's where we need to go or if there's somewhere else we need to go. But yeah, we can't really go west right now, due to the consortium.
That's fine. Edge is all for buying time.
So as you head down and you bump into Saturday, who again, for the purposes of people who might not have come across Saturday before, let me find, where did I put his picture?
He's a bit of a looker.
He would have been Cora. I have altogether too many NPCs and locations and folders and things. Cora.
Or maybe
He'd be
you
on the
don't
list,
have
but he's not,
enough.
is he? That thing Sally said.
Oh, look at him! He's so sexy.
He's got some cheekbones, isn't he?
So as you go down, did you have a good time? Did you like what is she doing here? Listen to me, guys. You gotta kill that thing. That thing ain't safe. That thing's dangerous. That thing's an abomination. She's gonna be the death of us all. You need to get rid of that thing. Throw it overboard.
Hello to you too, Saturday. This is
Oh, yeah, Saturday.
Kathy. She helped us out.
I know who that is.
How does that... Sorry, how does Kathy look at this moment?
She seems largely unmoved by this. She's got a very slight wry smile. She doesn't seem particularly freaked out by this guy.
Maybe it's an ex.
So it wasn't Edge's intention to follow this party downstairs, but has he heard enough loud voices that he would be awoken to it, or would he still potentially be on the deck?
I'd say you could have heard that. You could hear Saturday. You wouldn't be able to tell what Saturday was saying, but you'd be able to hear Saturday talking in a raised voice. So you can go down yourself. You can send one of the Sisters of the Sword to check things out. Totally up to you.
Ooh. Okay, keep going. Haven't decided.
Can I ask Saturday what he knows about her and why he's got this impression?
She the devil. Don't let her be part of this crew. I like this crew. I'm part of this crew. I'm part of this ship. But I do not feel comfortable with that thing on board. Listen to me, boy. She gonna kill everyone.
You gotta give me more information than that. You're not telling me who I can be friends with.
I'm
just by
watching
saying
you,
she's an
lady.
abomination.
I know what the ladies are like. I got my eye on you. You ain't safe. You ain't right.
And he starts backing away, and heading back into one of the cabins down below.
Saturday, did she hurt you?
You have no idea.
Did she make your heart sad?
Put it this way, boy. I used to have a heart. Now it's ash. 'Cause of her and her kind. Now I'm leaving. I'm gonna go study some more.
You go and drink yourself into a stupor. We'll sort her out.
He seems very happy with that, and he heads off.
Did he use the word study?
He did.
He did.
Okay.
Sorry, Kathy. I don't go into him. He's usually a pretty chill guy.
Well, you come
He
across all
talks weird,
sorts
but
down
usually
here.
chill.
Kathy, was
Yes.
he your boyfriend?
Oh, young child, the innocence of youth. And she just kind of brushes you off.
But Kathy, I want to know because I've asked a question and you're not answering me.
Come here, child. Do you really want to know?
Yeah, I really want to know.
But really, do you really want to know?
Yeah.
At this point,
I might be
Tom
able to use it in
wanders
my
off to the
healing.
kitchen.
I made that boy everything that he is now. I elevated him to greatness. Some
Did
people...
you take his cherry?
You're too young to be thinking about things like that. Some
I heard
people
someone
like...
at home
How old
talk
is-
about it.
How old's Roger? Cigar.
Yeah.
12. I heard somebody talking about taking cherries on a boat. I
Jim
don't
would give
really
him a quick round
understand.
the back of the head. Jim would just be like, pop. Now, Roger. You're still our own year boy. You need to watch your
Just
language.
learning. It's a cherry. It's a fruit, right?
You should
Yeah.
focus on your
Anyway.
mushrooms, my dear boy.
I'm bored of this now. I'm going to go and mop.
Good lad, good lad.
Now, let's
Tom's
get
in the
you some
kitchen
food
eating
down
raw ingredients.
Edge would like to have. Oh, sorry.
Jim would start to prepare a gumbo.
As you do.
It'd be nice to have some real food past these lips.
So, just out of curiosity, Jim obviously, his backstory, he worked in a lot of taverns while he was spending time away from the sea. He would have spent some time in Hammer and around the place, but he would should be aware of what being a lady means.
You spent some time in the Hammer. Yeah, you'd understand that. Lady can mean just a lady. It can mean nobility, but also you would have come across the idea of the ladies who are. But you would know them as. In fact, no, give me a history check for what you would know them as.
Story group.
Okay, yeah, you would know them as witches, just witches.
Cool. Ideal, because Jim's not very intelligent. And we visited a witch, and Saturday was with a witch, so he's put 2 and 3 together to make Saturday scared of a witch but was with a witch. So that's why he's going to cook up some gumbo. Also to kind of lure Saturday back. You know Saturday likes his gumbo.
Is there anything else that you're asking, Kathy?
Not right now.
Jim would, just while cooking away, while chopping up ingredients, getting his broth together, getting his gumbo together, he'd just be there chopping away, chatting, just chatting shit. But he would be asking general questions occasionally, such as, now, Kathy, how is it you wrote a map and you can't remember where it is? That you buried something.
Oh, I never said
How did you write a map on your back?
I did not write the map on my back, dear boy. That is just where I keep it. And of course I remember where it is. I do not forget anything. All I'm saying is that I'm suspicious of anyone who wants to follow this map. And I do not really think that you appreciate the danger you are putting yourself in.
Chop.
It was my assumption when we saw it that it was a tattoo. Was that wrong? Is it just stuck to?
That's what I thought as well.
It's give me on face value. It looks like it is a very, very good tattoo. But you can give me a check to see what any other details you might have picked up from it.
Perception?
No, Tom doesn't do it.
Yeah, you can give me a perception check.
Tom's just.
So this is obviously back in time because this was.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. We can retcon. Oh.
Does Edge notice anything about the map?
Yeah, it looks like this is a time before tattoo machines. Like tattoos are made with needles and sticks. This looks remarkably realistic, to the point where it kind of you would think that it would be there by some kind of magic.
Okay.
As this is happening, Glass Eye comes down and informs you all that a sailboat, a small dinghy, is approaching from the consortium vessel, flying a flag of truce. One person aboard and one person rowing. They're heading this way.
Sorry, before that.
Before that, or possibly while the things downstairs was happening, Edge wanted to call a team meeting with the sisters. Is that going to happen before the boat starts to arrive?
You've got time before the boat arrives. You got time.
Oh no, this is the sort of as they were going downstairs and the Saturday thing was happening and the gumbo's being cooked. Edge would have gone the other way and.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So, in a sort of semi-condescending Ricky Gervais sort of office-style way, Edge is now trying to get the sisters over to be part of the team meeting that he thinks he's leading.
Yes.
Have you got a few minutes, girls?
they look at each other as they've started getting used to you using language like that. Girls. I do not think he realizes that we could remove his head before he knew it, but...
Ladies.
Interesting choice of words, but yes. How are you doing, Edge? What can we do for you?
Well, it's been a long time since we've had a good old chat, so I just wanted to see how everyone was doing, you know, whether there's anything about the ship that we could make better, any more insights about Saturday we should talk about, and then kind of, you know, maybe if we have a chance, I'd be interested to know, Saber Ray, your name was on the back of that weird lady. Just any thoughts on that? If we get time.
Saturday. He has been spending a lot of time looking at that skull and the hand that was brought back.
Has he been taking them to his room or just looking at them in Jack's quarters?
Mostly looking at them in Jack's quarters. Occasionally I think he may have snuck it into his cabin, but we cannot be sure. I don't know if this is related to him going off and having his moments of meditation or study or whatever he does, but he's very, very interested in this skull. I think
next time one of you sees him doing one of these moments of meditation, just give me the wink, okay?
I mean, the next time, do you want us to just remove his head? I do not know if things are happening with ships approaching. I do not know if we will get another chance. But we will take your leave.
Look, we've had some unlucky outcomes go against us recently. I just think possibly trying to take his head off might not be the smartest move until we need to. Not doubting any of your skills, ladies, or the sharpness of your blades.
Very well. Just remember that you do not leave things too late. The elegance of the kill is in doing it at the right time. And often, at what you think is the perfect time is too late. But we will wait for your signal.
Let's put a pin in that one. How about this whole map situation? And he turned to Saber Ray. Be like, so, Ray, Saber Ray, your name was on the back. Is that... Any ideas about that?
I do not want to talk about this.
I think it would be good if we could just maybe talk about it a little.
Listen to me. Please respect your elders in this matter. I say I do not wish to talk about it. I do not wish.
Now I don't want to pull rank or anything like that in a situation like this. Let me just ask one question. Have you met Jack before? The guy downstairs?
I was born many Jacks ago. And do not mention pulling rank on me. I am no dagger. I am a saber of the sisterhood. I would advise you to treat me with some respect.
Of course.
She flashes her fangs at you in a not particularly happy smile.
Okay, cool. Right. Well, I think we're just about done here. So, any more, or shall we? We'll catch up next time.
We will await your signal, Jax.
Super. And he'd put his hand in for some kind of like go team.
Ray just kind of rolls her eyes at you, but Nyx and Cheaty still find you strangely charming, and so they will half-heartedly go for it.
Go sisters.
Yes, indeed. We'll work on that. So meanwhile, the rest of the crew has been told that a ship is approaching under under a white flag from the consortium vessel.
Are we underway at this point?
Tom says he'll go and sort out.
You've set off. You're slowly setting off, vaguely in the opposite direction, but
practically speaking, we're a big boat. It takes us a while to get started. They're moving faster.
So it's entirely up to you guys as to whether you want to entertain this rowboat, whether you want to get away, whether you want to do anything else.
Well, Tom wants to go and sort them out. He's going to head up on deck.
Before Tom gets there, though, can Edge go to the side of the boat nearest where they are, possibly with some sort of flagon of rum that he's found on the deck, and shout down, "Ahoy! What can we do for you?"
So he's not within talking distance yet.
Okay, fine. Just looking distance.
But,
fine. He'll just look.
Yeah. What's Tom doing up on deck?
Tom's collecting some cannonballs, and kind of piling them up where the boat's looking to, come near. His plan is to drop these cannonballs as the boat gets close within range to try and destroy this tiny little rowboat they're coming on.
Boomer, your orc gunner, sees you doing this and is giddy with excitement and gleefully starts joining in and helping you. Like you've never heard an orc giggle before, but this orc is giggling. He's so pleased for your idea. What's Roger up to? Because Roger went off sweeping. What's Roger doing?
Roger's just been, just sweeping around the boat and trying to come to terms with the fact that everybody thinks that he's still a kid, and he's not really, because he's done great things. He's saved people, and he's getting a bit annoyed that he can turn people into massive fungus monsters, and nobody seems to care. So he's having a proper teenage strop.
Okay, what languages does Roger understand?
Common, Dwarvish, Goblin, Halfling, and Thieves' Cant.
Okay, so you've got a particularly special broom.
I do.
As you're sweeping around, you can kind of weirdly hear things from elsewhere in the ship, from behind cabin doors, things that you shouldn't be able to hear them that clearly without the broom. But because of the languages that you speak, you don't understand what's being said, but something catches your ear that sounds unusual. And you hear like just this kind of weird guttural speech that you don't recognize. It's kind of like a kind of Ashnag Turbatuluk, Ashnag Ginbatul, Ashnag Thrakatuluk, Ashburzum Mishi Krimpatul type thing. You don't understand what it means, but it stands out to you as something weird. You hear that while you're wandering the ship.
Do I know particularly where it's coming from, or is it just an essence I get from the boat?
It's coming from where Saturday went.
I thought so. Did I use that by any chance?
Oh, you can do if you'd like.
Well, seeing as I know where it's coming from, I'd quite like to use that, please.
Okay, so detect thoughts. You hear the thought, "Wake up. How can I wake you up? I need you now. Wake up." Over and over and over again.
Oh. Did we have I feel like I'm combining two games now. Where did we put the skull with the bits on it? Is this something to do with the skull that we?
It was in Jack's hand, another hand room.
The skull of gems.
Yeah. Is he trying to maybe wake that up, or is he trying to wake something up we don't know about?
Jim has the skull of gems, doesn't he? I'm pretty sure he's got it in his inventory. Yeah, gold skull goal of gemstone ice. He picked it up.
Oh, okay. I thought
Didn't give
we
it to
left
anyone.
something for safekeeping on the boat like that. Maybe not.
We did at one point, but I don't know if I assume you picked it up then.
I
Because
believe
we were leaving it in the quarters.
I believe the hand
And we tried
is still on the boat, or was still on the boat.
Oh,
We'd
there was
said its
there
name,
was
hadn't
some-
we? Because it was that map piece that says the ginn's name is whatever it is.
Oh, you mean Caltac?
Yeah, and we'd said that. I think we
Tom-
tried to say it a
Tom-
couple of times near it, and
Tom
Matisse
said
moved
it
a
a
little
few
bit.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, just to confirm, Roger's heard this and needs to go back and tell the other people that there's something funky going on with Saturday.
By all means, do this.
Guys, there's something funky going on with Saturday.
It would probably be everyone except for Tom, because Tom is Tom's getting ready to fuck up this person from the consortium.
Well, I also Tom wants to speak with Edge and be like, all right, you get their attention, and while they're distracted, I'm going to drop these cannonballs on them, and we're going to fuck these guys up.
Can we leave that as a second, like literally Plan B, not C or anything else? Can we
Hold on a
just?
second here, man. These guys are fucking with us. They're blocking our way around the seas. I'm going to fucking get back at them.
And at exactly the right time, I will say to you, this is what we should do. But this is a teeny tiny boat, and there's a big boat over there. We want to see. Let's just see what they want to say. That's all. We can just.
What do you mean you're going to tell me what to do? I
And
thought we
Roger
were a
is going to
team.
get right in the middle of this
Hey.
with his mop.
I'm not.
You
And tell
you
them
better
to
watch your
listen.
mouth, mate.
Hey! Look, we're all friends here. What's up, mushroom boy?
Don't make me mop you. There's something
Right,
up with
right.
Saturday. You've got to go to his room. It's not good.
Oh shit. Okay, right.
You
Tom,
deal with
you're on the
that.
boat, and
Yeah.
Edge would signal to the sisters if they're anywhere near. It's on.
All right, Boomer, it's just me and you. Let's get these guys.
Roger is going to stay and keep an eye on Tom. Because he
No, Roger,
has
you're coming with
heard-
us.
Well, yeah, but he's gonna cannonball the dudes. He's not listening to you.
It doesn't matter
You
now.
grown ups are rubbish.
We've got to sort Saturday out.
So
Yeah, but it don't matter about Saturday if we don't have a boat, does it?
No, we're killing the little boat.
Yeah, but we're behind the little boat comes a big boat. It's like,
We're
you know,
miles
Masters of
away.
the big boat.
you should stop when you see a ball go out into the road because behind it's going to be a kid. This is the thing. Don't kill the
Hang
small
on.
thing because the big
12-year-old
thing's gonna hurt
Roger
more.
has done his driving theory test.
Yeah. Roger knows more than you think he does.
as you say this,
So-
Edge sees Saber Ray with the daggers behind her. Not say anything, but just goes. And they walk off in different directions. Glass Eye calls down. It's getting closer. He looks well posh, this guy. He's got a bit of paper in his hand and a white flag. What do you want to do?
So hearing all
Let
the
'em come.
commotion, Jim would have carried on chopping, but also walked off, like rushed upstairs. He'd still be thinking about the chopping, so he'd unintentionally. Why did it do?
Okay,
Click
Mage
that
Hand
once.
is still chopping.
As he walks out the room.
All four of them.
Apparently.
Are you saying cantrip? You can cast as many as you want.
Can you? When you guys spell, I mean,
They last
yeah,
1
it
minute.
doesn't say you
they're
can't,
out.
I suppose.
There's no concentration.
Yeah. Weird.
You could
Okay,
make an
so-
amazing meal.
Jim's still cooking, but he's run off upstairs. And
Well, you got to be within 30 feet of them.
well, it's not going to be far on a ship. from the galley up to the deck. And he's not going to have seen what happened with Edge and the swords, and he wouldn't put two and two together. But he's going to roll his eyes at Tom, holding a load of cannonballs, knowing full well that Tom's probably going to throw them at whoever comes. Just going to lob them as though they're a small stone. And he's going to shout, "Tom, what on earth are you doing? If they've got a flag of peace, we have a duty to not kill them right away."
Not going to kill them, just going to break the boat.
Yeah, but it's you. You will kill them.
Yeah, well, they were fucking round with us. Why don't we just fly a white flag? Then they won't kill us, right? Nah, they're still going to kill us.
How about we give them 2 minutes to say their piece, and then Tom, if we're still not entirely happy, you can do whatever you like, cannonball wise.
All right, but don't let them on the boat. They can
Fine.
speak from
No. We talk from here to here. That's absolutely fine. So Edge is now distracted at this point and is happy to wait for the boat to come in, knowing the sisters are dealing with the other thing.
Okay.
But as the boat gets close enough, like literally, like time it as you will, the boat's almost in talking range, but not quite. He'd just say down to Roger, "What exactly did you hear from Saturday?"
He sounded angry. I couldn't hear the words he was saying properly, but he was repeating something over and over again about waking up. You've got to wake up? I don't really know, but he sounded well angry.
Listen, Rog, can you do me a favour? Just check, go to Jack's cabin, just check where the skull is.
All right.
Well, Jim has a skull. The hand was back there.
Sorry, are we saying Jim has the skull?
Jim has the skull. There's two skulls. Sorry. No.
There's a skull and an arm.
There's a skull and an arm, yeah. Jim's got the skull isn't a skull, it's a gem-studded golden skull, isn't it? Hold on. It's a gold skull with gemstone eyes.
Yeah.
So that's in your possession. You've carried that around.
That's in Jim's possession, but the gauntlet that you wouldn't have heard about, the gauntlet that had the gold thing on, in the cave, the gold. Yeah. There are little that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a gauntlet. That's a skeletal hand.
Yeah, but it's got a golden gauntlet on it. On the skeletal hand, and it had a ring on it before. So, Tom took the ring, but that hand was taken by our little in a trench coat guy.
Scuttles.
Kobold, yeah. Scuttles, yeah. Scuttles the kobold. Who you haven't checked in on for ages. What a bad pet keeper.
True. Hang on though, but so we had a conversation several episodes ago where we were in Jack's room and there was a skull on the side, and then the god attacked us in the form of the storm. Are you saying at that point that the skull has been in Jim's possession since then?
Yeah, because he was trying to wave around on a stick.
Bejeweled crystal skull.
Jim was the one that originally picked it up.
Yeah. But it's been in Jack's quarters, and it was not in some. It was on a shelf at that point, I think.
Yeah, but Jim went in and got it and tried waving it around on a stick to try and get the god to go away.
I think that might have been actually Edge.
That was Edge. Okay.
I could check my notes. I'm pretty. It's the mysterious bejeweled skull, which is in.
We only have one skull.
I think there's only one skull. I don't think it's credible that would have been something you just randomly have on your person as we've been wandering around a foreign thing, because it's massive, right? It's a skull, and you're a little guy.
I think it was that massive, was it?
It's a skull.
You didn't say the size.
It's about this big.
It's the size of a human head or a humanoid. But either way, even if I said to you, right, you as a human now, I want you to go off on an adventure, go to work tomorrow, and in your bag, you don't have to touch it, but you've got to have it there as a human skull, a skull the same size as you. Would that not like encumber you in some fashion?
Jim, would you like to check your bag? Would you like to check your bag?
It's just a matter of because like Edge is convinced it's on the shelf in Jack's study.
Yeah, if it was put on there earlier, that's fine. It's just I never took it out of Jim's inventory.
It is.
Oh.
It is not in Jim's possession.
Okay.
And
wait, the gold skull with gemstone eyes?
It is not in your possession.
Okay, let me take it out of his bag.
Is Roger going to check in Jack's cabin to see if it's there?
Yeah, I'll go and have a look.
It's not.
But this would have been at the second that the boat was becoming into talking range, so there's a bit of travel time.
Roger,
Am I?
You cannot find the skull. Jim doesn't have it.
I'm going to run back.
And it's not in the cabin.
I want to burst into Saturday's room.
Okay, put a pin in that. The small boat is approaching, and there's a very finely dressed gentleman on the boat who is calling up, I say, I come in peace. Thank you for not firing upon me. Very courteous. I have come to deliver this message. Who would accept this message from a marked carrier?
Here, just read it out and jog on. We've got a bit of a situation, and my food is burning. Hurry up.
Right, that's most irregular, but okay. And he unfurls this scroll. And he's, very well, if you wish me to read it for you, this is not exactly protocol, but it reads, by the ancient laws of our trade, under the eyes of Timora, we request and require parley with the appointed representatives of the all trades, appointed to speak with the authority and wit to treat with honour and faith, by order of Samwell Hatham of the most noble chapters of the Morlack Consortium. And he rolls back up the scroll. Will you parley, gentlemen?
I don't believe we're at war, are we?
There has been a slight against our organisation. Hostilities were initiated. Cast your mind back, if you will, to a fire.
Listen. That fire could have been started by anybody on any boat. Let's not worry about that. Tom, get one of your
That's the
cannonballs
one.
and just
Tom,
come here next
yes,
to me.
Tom.
Yeah. No. Wait, listen. You down there. Tom, just show him one of your cannonballs. Right. My friend Tom here, and I'd look at some kind of clock or whatever. You've got about 90 seconds before this guy just starts throwing the cannonballs at you. So, and I don't want that to happen, and I will stop it if I can, but this parlay thing, look, just what do you want? What does Samwell want?
Well, I cannot speak for the consortium or its leadership, but safe to say it's all to do with that fella Tom and the beef that he's got and that fire. We heard an awful lot of mention of this fellow, and basically we have little interest in the all trades itself. You can go free. We just want to discuss the fate of that person, Tom.
Well,
No violence, all in good faith.
He punched a ghost to death. I wouldn't be messing with him.
Yeah, and wasn't it you, Edge, that set that fire?
There's lots of fires. It doesn't matter. Thing is, Tom is a member of the crew. Look, I'm sure you've rowed very well to get here. Tom's a member of the crew. As my friend here has said, he's punched a ghost to death. So I'm not sure that Samwell's going to get a lot of pleasure out of taking him into custody. So look, thanks for coming. If there's anything else you want, otherwise we'll see you later.
Whoops. Tom dropped a cannonball.
Shit.
Okay, so give me. Yeah, give me a roll to. So would it be Dex? So give me a roll. I'll let you do it as either an athletics if you are kind of hurling this thing. I'll let you do a perception if you are kind of just dropping it and getting your aim right. Give me a roll to determine whether you hit this ship and the damage you do. It is not going to be a high DC.
Yeah, I'm going to go with perception as it's more of a just drop than a throw.
Go for it.
15.
So it doesn't hit the guy, but it drops straight through the hull of this thing, and there's a hole as going down. So this guy has enough time to quite. You refuse me. You have refused me most discourteously. My master will hear of this. There shall be no parley. Hostilities shall not cease.
Tom will shout over. Oh, sorry. I dropped that by accident. We'll have to speak to you later when you fixed your boat.
Who's watching this play out at the moment? So, Edge and Tom are. Jim, are you paying attention to what's over the side, or are you focused on Tom?
Now, my question is Boomer going to drop one as well?
But Boomer high fives you. He's a bit disappointed you didn't land one on his head, but he doesn't drop another one.
Are we thinking this is a genuine accident, like a slip of the hand? I mean, obviously he's hoping to drop this ball at some point, but no, it's a question for Tom.
Tom didn't do it by accident. He's just
okay.
Going,
Tom meant to do this.
What?
Right, fine. That's right. Chicken.
What Jim's got his head in his hands and just goes. He will then intentionally whisper to the messenger, off the edge of the boat. By whisper, I mean message, but of course, that's all he knows what it is. He will, and he'll just say, "Look, he's a bit simple, and he did drop it by accident. We'll speak to you later. We did say we haven't got long. I hope you get back to your boat safe. But goodbye."
The message you get back is such discourtesy is unforgivable. I came under a white flag. We will and it stops. You don't see this, but the other two
another one.
See. Well, what Edge,
this one he's actually throwing.
What Edge and Tom see as you have the other cannonball there is the person rowing the boat. As the cannonball hits and starts to sink, and the poshly dressed person is not saying anything, but they are responding in their head to this message. The person rowing the boat leaps up impossibly fast, and you see a flash of white hair as a knife is sliced across his neck, and this person who is rowing the boat jumps up, kind of somersaults off his collapsing body and dives down into the water.
I'll attempt to throw this cannonball at that guy then.
Is this the person that Edge saw in the dagger? Does Edge recognise this as the person he saw in the dagger?
You only saw eyes, didn't you?
Yeah.
And a knife.
That's why I'm asking. If I recognised it.
Give me an insight check. Yes.
Ooh.
Has Book been anywhere in to see this? Been around?
Where would Book be right now?
Are you controlling both Jim and Book?
No, but Book has valuable crossover. Yeah.
Book's character sheet belongs to me, but I will let you.
Okay.
I will let Ollie decide where Book went on the ship.
Yeah. It depends. How much have we got enough crew upstairs, or would she be helping out generally? I'm thinking
there's plenty of crew about to get underway. If you were getting underway with some urgency, then you should probably be up. But I think Book would default to trying to get she's very would try and unpack and diarize what she'd seen, try and get a handle on kind of the magics and the whole thing about not dying in that place, how that worked.
Yeah, that makes sense because she did. She took particular interest in the place, and
so I think she'd probably be down below in her cabin or in the crew.
She'd probably be studying that that paper she had in her cabin.
Indeed.
Cool. Then never mind.
The vessel, it's starting to sails are down. It's heading our way. I think we'd best be underway. I think they possibly saw that from their ship. Calls down.
Did my cannonball hit the other guy?
Give me. Did you do another athletics check?
I did an 18. Yeah, athletics.
It did not hit the figure that dove into the water.
Ah, damn it!
Having now seen the full, having now seen the full person, what do we recognise about him? What is he? What character? Is he in a cloak? Are we recognise his species?
They didn't always a white flash.
They were dressed as you would expect someone rowing a boat. You saw a flash of white hair as they leapt up. You
human?
Give me a.
Well, they jumped in the water, so we don't actually see them.
Yeah, give me a nature check. It would be very high to try and. Yeah, you can't tell. 2 arms, 2 legs, 1 head. Moved very, very nimbly.
Fine, that's a standard number.
Yeah, but you couldn't get a strict feel for is this elf, human. It wasn't halfling or dwarf. It was kind of 6-foot scale
size
of things. Yeah.
Okay, and jumped into the water. And when you say jumped into the water, are we talking dive down into the water or just swam off?
Dive down and then disappeared from view entirely.
Okay. Towards the ship?
You cannot tell. You saw it go down, and you were not able to see what direction it went once underwater.
Okay.
But it looked very at home underwater.
Can Edge ask for a member of the crew, doesn't matter who it is, to just go and have a quick look at the hull of the boat from the inside downstairs? Just check everything's all right.
Yep. You can send Boomer. You can send Old Button. He's about.
Button. Listen, Old Button. Do me a favour, mate. Just have a quick check downstairs. Just go over the edge of the ship. You know this thing like it's your own. It is basically your own, right? Just make sure everything down there is looking like it should be, and let me know any problems.
Will do, Sonny Jim. I'll go check the hull for leaks and springs and any water coming in that shouldn't be coming in. You just wait right there. I'll be right back.
It's not just water. Anything that doesn't look quite right.
Nothing looks quite right these days, but I get your meaning, sir. I get your meaning. I'll head right back down there. As this is happening, are you giving the order to get underway? or change direction, or pick up the pace.
Edge is like, oh shit, Saturday. Right, we should get going. I'll be back in a minute. And then heads towards Saturday's room.
You go towards Saturday's
That can be an order or just shouted.
So you go towards Saturday's room. Are you alone, or are you taking people with you?
I would not take anyone with me, but I would expect to encounter a sister.
Okay.
That's why.
You don't encounter a sister. You do come across Roger. Roger, you have checked Jack's cabin and cannot find the skull, so you can share this with Edge if you'd like, and accompany Edge.
I am eager to get in that room.
What about the skull, Rog? Where
Not
was
there.
the skull?
I can't find it. It's gone. He's got it. I'm telling you.
Oh
he's got it.
shit! Bring your mop. And Edge would
Already
sort of
armed.
grab
Ready
Roger
to cover
and
him in a 5-foot cube of shit. I mean, dirt.
yeah.
Hey Jim, can we go get that food now? I'm still hungry. Oh, by the way, guys, he says to the ship, let's just go east. We want to get away from this boat. Full speed ahead.
Jim would nod and he'd go, aye, let's get out of here quick. And he'd walk down with Tom to the galley.
Okay, so Bivar notes your guys' orders and sets sail. I don't know the nautical terms. Lengthen sail, the opposite of trim sail, and starts heading off away from the pursuing consortium vessel. Are you on the way to the galley? You and Tom. Actually, yeah, that's right. Everyone is on the ship now. So you guys can go. On the way to the galley, you see Edge and Roger. You can join them, or you can leave them.
Edge would definitely beckon towards Jim in particular we need to go and see Saturday. It's the skull, Jim.
Don't worry, Jim. I'll stop the food burning and eat it all. Get here quick if you want some.
Jim would nod at Tom and say, alright, go ahead. I'll make some more. Is there still noise coming from Saturday's room?
You're not close enough yet.
Could Jim listen to the door, put his ear against the wall?
Are we at the door yet?
So you can.
I've not as big how big this boat is.
So none of you are at the door yet, but you can all go together, or one of you can scout ahead and listen solo. It's entirely up to you guys. How do you order yourselves?
I think we get to the end of the corridor. So Edge would get to the end of the corridor, slow everybody down, have a listen. Does he hear anything?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, do it as well.
You hear very faint sounds of not argument, but there's heated word that you hear a combination of heated words, muffled words as though there's hands over mouths, and the odd crash and bang that suggests people aren't having a quiet little chat. There's definitely something going on.
Okay, so Edge is going to assume that the sisters have already got into the room, and he's going to barrel down the corridor and try to knock through the door.
Okay.
I mean, open it if he can, but
give me an athletics check.
This never goes well.
Oops.
Is that a nat 1 there? I can't tell.
No.
No, it's plus 0. You got a 3.
Yeah, right.
I mean, so with a 3, you the door opens. You fall flat on your face, but the door bursts open, and what you see is Saturday is there with a saber half buried into his neck, but he still seems up. You see him with his hand around one of the around Dagger Cheaty's mouth, lifting her up, and she is kind of trying to escape and get out. You see that Saber Ray is kind of on the ground, looks disoriented, as though she's kind of spaced out, like she's been hit or knocked unconscious or something like that. There is disarray, and you see the skull on the ground, and Saturday seems to be trying to make for it while fending off and subduing rather ably several sisters. Sorry, go on.
Can Roger launch himself into the room with some kind of combination of athletics and stealth, and using the mop, grab the put the handle of his mop through the eye of the through the base of the skull, and sweep it out of the way before Saturday can get to it?
So keep that in mind, because we will play that out when we roll initiative. The other thing that you notice is that there is a window at the back that is broken, and you can just see a hand from outside grabbing onto the window. And that is where we're going to call it, and we will dive right into combat next session.
I'm very upset that the idea the sisters didn't manage to do what they're supposed to do. It's all making it clear why Edge is their line manager.
Edge makes terrible decisions.
Hey, it might still work. It's just that it might not be quite as simple as just lopping his head off. I don't know. But we will dive right into combat next session.
Combat with who?
Indeed.
Roger and his mop.
Meanwhile,
Thanks,
Tom is just like, he's found the gumbo, and Kathy is there.
I'm assuming Kathy's
Kathy's there, and she's just like occasionally like sprinkling seasoning in, watching the mage hand still kind of gather up ingredients, chop stuff, and yeah, you can have a lovely time with it if you like.
Yeah, I imagine that scene at the end of, is it Avengers, where they're sat having the shawarma?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
like
exactly
the chaos all
like
around,
that.
but they're just. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So
I did read up on the mage hand. You can only have one, because when you next cast a spell, the original one goes away.
Yeah. Okay.
But you can coordinate those in such a way as there's mixing and chopping and.
Yeah.
So combat, well, very, very light session, but next session will be very, very combat-y. But you've got access to 3 map pieces now.
Do you know what? I was looking for it while we were playing. You know, I printed 2 of them out and stuck them together. I've printed tonight's map out. I can't find the original 2. It looks like someone's got rid of them. I'm going to have to make it all again.
I snuck in and I stole them so that you couldn't get a game.
All right, Edge has already made some copies. They're certified.
But yeah, we will. The list of people that you're upsetting is growing and growing and growing, and yeah, we will dive right into combat next week.
Right, thanks, guys. I'm off. I will see you next week, if not before. Bye-bye.
Good job, team.
See you
Bye,
later.
maybe.
Bye. I think I figured out the orientation of the maps. I'll just post it on the WhatsApp. It's only a
Are we
guess.
allowed to remember this map, or do we have time to draw it later on?
It's on her back. So
he's seen it.
You've seen it.
I guess I couldn't remember the detail of the recipe, but I know there's a recipe on the side. And
some people could
savoury.
have a better recollection of it than others. You might find details are lost, misremembered, unless you take active steps to make a copy or convince Kathy to give you a copy. So far, you've not given her a compelling reason to share much with you other than you broke her out of prison. You've been very much avoiding the question of why you want this map.
And Feather.
Ellie, she's free, isn't she?
Jim Feather.
She's very entitled, this Kathy lady. I think we should put her back in jail.
Shove her back through. The door's open.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Hey, Warden, got a present for you. And this is also Saturday. Ooh. Do we understand? Oh, all right, it's for next week.
Rick, did you see my message?
I did see your message. And it's.
Or am I just not allowed to know?
It's an interesting theory. You'll find out whether you're right or not.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Spectators, any thoughts?
So it was a very. We tend to go very
That wasn't
combat
any
heavy
combat.
versus very
Yeah.
like social interaction alternating. But next week's going to be very, very combatty.
So to get the full trial, you have to come 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You have to come back next time.
Yeah, you do.
You guys should join
Somebody play.
Yeah.
Somebody play the JoJo to be continued meme.
But yeah, as you kind of got a little bit of us look into it, it's like there's different ways of doing this kind of role play social interaction session. Some people do voices, some people just say what their character does.
I do like the voices very much when people do voices.
The voices are fun.
Yes, Rick's so
I
good.
was very impressed with the Elden Ring level chant.
That was quite good.
Yes.
It's not normal.
The first
is it?
time Mattie's spoke in character, I just had to hold myself from laughing. Because you just monotonely kept on rambling.
Yeah. My character's very much a muscles for brains kind of one-track mind.
I have to say,
It was
there's
very
quite
fun to
appealing
listen
about
to.
that. I think I've gone too complicated with my concept. I think my next character will be simpler.
Yeah, I found it's fun to kind of pick one trope and then just go all in on that, rather than having to think of like, oh, but he might do this in this situation and that in this situation. Like, the next character I want to try Bard out and just go full charisma build.
Please sing us songs.
But I want to do charisma build, but I want to roll nat once. I want to try and do something like super, like, awesome and just fail spectacularly.
You can't be a bard fan.
Well, that's largely what Edge is playing.
Yeah.
But it's
no, I want to be a bard. Yeah.
No, but look.
Bad to the bone.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, I know. But I can also just choose to fail if I want to.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's the thing.
So many bonuses. Phantom, what did you think? Did you like it? You haven't said anything. You can say hi. Don't be shy. Guess he's shy.
You're muted, but still not saying anything.
No,
Yeah, I saw him.
Mike's not working.
Mike, no work.
Mike, no work. Sad times. Yeah, I am probably gonna do a Fandelver game for new people. If you want to try that out.
Such a good quest. Lost Man's Vandal.
Yeah, I did attempt to do it a couple of years ago, but lack of experience and confidence stops me. But gonna give it another go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Hold on, is that where?
It's the one that Connor
Yeah, I
did.
think that's where
did with
Inti
us.
was created.
Yes, yeah. And then you reused him because I kind of, after 2 sessions, kind of gave up.
Well, I wrote that bit into the backstory too. I'm struggling at the moment because Jim doesn't know he's a warlock. And he's now accumulating a large number of warlock spells.
Well, when do
But
you
you
meet your
can't-
patron? When do you know about your patron?
I don't know. I'm leaving that up to Rick.
Because you don't at a certain level, don't you? Like
No, so he's got a patron now as of this previous level, but he doesn't know he's got a patron. So he's now formed a connection, and he understands more. So he understands
that there's a power
parts, and
somewhere.
when he uses the book, he understands things. But he doesn't. He hasn't figured that out yet. He needs to cook more. He thinks it's a cookbook. To
Oh, I see.
to realize more what's happening, especially things like Mage Hand, right? Because he was reading from his cookbook, and the Mage Hands appeared.
Nice. I want that cookbook.
I really like Jim's character. I like everything about it. I like the way you play it as well.
It's tricky because I need to keep playing it with little low intelligence.
It comes across as super authentic though, in terms of the age of the character, the experience, and the judgment and that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
It's as authentically deep and fatherly as Tom's is punchy and almost like one-dimensional, but quite compelling in that respect.
Yeah, well, Tom's dream is to have his own ship with his own crew.
But does he want to be a leader?
He hasn't really thought that far ahead. Like the responsibilities that come with running a ship, he hasn't thought. But the idea of having his own ship and people he trusts to, sail with him, that's what he's looking for. But
ever try giving Tom a rowing boat? You might enjoy that.
He's not that dim-witted.
Like punching the water.
They go faster. Minecraft style. Are we done?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm looking forward to seeing who survives next week. There's.
Tom's on half health.
Yeah,
I don't know if this stew's going to help him, but yeah.
Yeah, and you picked a fight with. You already knew that Saturday was fairly unusual and tough. So it'd be interesting to see how that plays out and who this hand is that's creeping in through the window. You've upset the consortium, so all this is going to happen under a bit of time pressure because they are now chasing you. You are heading east. I don't know if you know exactly where you're going or if you're just going to hit land, but choose not to negotiate. And yeah. Meanwhile,
are we in a sloop?
Your ship's much bigger than a sloop. So the reinforcements from the Sisters of the Sword came in a small sloop. You are in a much bigger vessel that is geared up towards carrying much bigger cargo. So think kind of Black Pearl type.
Galleon? Kind of like a
Okay.
galleon. Large, multi-decked.
Yeah,
Galley,
small.
not a galleon. Galleon's huge.
A shoulder cat.
A galley would probably be.
A galley.
Galleys is like where you cook, isn't it?
I'm going to have to look into different ship sizes now and learn all the nautical terms.
Yeah, a galley.
Okay,
Oh, no,
yeah,
galley-
galley.
Yeah.
Galley
Galleon
Omega
is
all over
coined.
again.
Oh wait, no, galley's more like